and just one loss. He stands 178 centimeters tall and weighs already 61.6 kilograms. Representing Attila's MMA and Fitness Academy and fighting out of South Africa. Put your hands together for Nkosi, the future, Ndebele! Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with a professional record of full wins and just one loss. He stands 171 centimeters tall and weighs already 61.45 kilos. Representing BSA Martial Arts and Tiger Shark and fighting out of Indonesia. Give it up for Macho Camacho! Your referee in charge is Joshua.
Little glove touch, there will be no more loving those gloves until it's over. Fajar staying on the outside, just very slightly moving in to see if he can get a read on his opponent. Feinting just ever so. Nkosi Ndebele stalking very, very carefully. Bladed stance from which he can pop forward and back very, very quickly. You see the South African flag he so proudly wears on his shorts. And first strike goes, oh, huge strike on the second one. Touch with a foot, boom with a spin kick. Fajar is closed, back to looking for the legs. Look at those hips of the future. Shut down the attempt so far. Fajar is still on, looking for the takedown.
Bad takedown, showing he can wrestle. We said in the opening package that this is what he's been doing, working diligently on his wrestling. Nkosi Ndebele making no mistakes, crossing his T's, dotting his I's.
Look at those hips, Brave Nation. They are pushed in so close to the opponent. It's very hard even to get a heel in. Watch Fajar try and get a foot in that hip so he can pop his opponent back, then try and take him down and end up in a reverse position. Because of the forward pressure of the future, that is not possible yet. We've got one foot in the hip, and it is popped out again.
Solid work so far from Nkosi Ndebele. He's trying to get those elbows in. Razor sharp. He's getting through. He needs to be wary of the triangle. I think the cage might be impeding the pass a little bit. No, full side control.
Excellent work on bottom from Fajar. Macho Camacho has managed to get a guard of sorts.
He's being impeded by the cage here, so Nkosi's doing a great job of just holding him down, smothering his work. Nkosi was, of course, meant to fight Mati Zaharovs a month ago.
Mati's had to medically withdraw from the bout, but has made a full recovery.
That is a fight I would love to see again.
Nice little shot from on top by Nkosi Ndebele. Again, looking to pass aggressively. He's not content to simply sit inside guard, land the occasional shot. He's trying to further his position. He'll next try and trap that near arm and then rain down the big shots. And again, excellent regard attempts from Fajar.
Big shots again being landed.
Nkosi back inside a full guard. Fajar struggling to get the feet even, the heels even into the hips.
You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to open the guard and work for some kind of submission, but it's considerably more difficult because the positional dominance and understanding of it from Nkosi is fantastic.
That elbow landed. Nkosi Ndebele may smell blood in the water now.
And this is all he needs to do. He doesn't need to take any unnecessary risk here.
This is a fighter, though, who, as you said earlier, he showed us at least a new wrinkle, if not a whole bunch of them, every time he's fought.
And it's relentless pace, as we say, that evolution of the young fighter. Every time you see him, there's something different. There's something he's added to his game. There's something he's developed. And that shows you just how seriously Nkosi Ndebele is taking the fight game.
His aim, even 6 months ago, would have been simply to strike, but what he's doing now is combining a very aggressive guard passing attempt with the striking. He's doing so very, very adroitly. Macho Camacho is very much still in this fight, but has not been able to mount any offense whatsoever.
Very dominant work from Nkosi Ndebele.
Shots are coming down harder and harder.
The referee's taking a long, hard look at this.
And harder.
I'm sure Nkosi thought he was close to finishing the fight there. What does that do to a fighter, Kirik, when you feel like you're close to finishing the fight and it doesn't happen?
It's a huge thing that good coaches train their fighters against. What happens, Brave Nation, is when you think you're almost there, whether it's from a choke, whether it's from a leg lock, whether it's from a flurry of punches, and it turns out it's not, for most fighters, that's a huge letdown. What you have to do as a great coach is teach your fighter to never get too excited that you're almost going to win. We've got some great coaches behind Nkosi Ndebele. Has been trained. Do not think we're just about to win. Because if it doesn't go your way, it can have a devastating consequence both for your conditioning and for your state of mind. Nkosi the Future Ndebele is now up 10-9 and on fire.
That is definitely fair, Kirik. Some beautiful work from inside the guard by Nkosi Ndebele. Happy to get the work done. Don't need to take any unnecessary risks.
That takedown was so close, showed such terrific work from both athletes. It nearly went back and forth and then back and forth. And in the end, Nkosi reigned supreme, and from there, he got on top, stayed on top, and that was the story of this round. 10-9 for NN, Nkosi the Future Ndebele. Phil, we are not looking at a bantamweight right here. We are looking at someone who is at lightweight. Thanks to the massive amount of work he puts in, he was able to drop 20 pounds and put it back on again. Little glove touch. The Future is now stalking.
And even just the calm with which he approaches the fight game.
This is truly a man in the office. He's another day at work.
Very much in that flow state. Fajar almost has a look of slight deer in the headlights. He doesn't want to be first, Kirik.
Nkosi feinting a little bit, trying to get reads on his opponent.
Oh! Beautiful spinning heel kick.
Absolutely phenomenal kick, howsoever. And again! Almost got taken down. Reversed it, ended up on top, and we know what's coming.
What a fantastic sequence of events.
What season is it in Bali? It is monsoon season. And the strikes are going to rain down like a monsoon. The first strikes, we're seeing first shoulder strikes of this card. It's a nasty little technique. The opponent has your hands controlled, no problem. You take a very specific part of your shoulder, the bony protrusion on the front, you drive it into your opponent's face. Not going to knock anybody out, but it is going to make them let you go. When you let them go, worse things start to happen.
Incredible top pressure from Nkosi Ndebele right now. Partisan crowd trying to get behind Fajar. Nkosi could, I thought potentially he was going to move into mount there, but he's solidifying the side control position. Beautiful elbow.
Fajar wants to get on his side. It's going to be very, very tough for him to get up when he's flat on his back. Think about a turtle flipped over. And here comes the elbow.
And this is really all Nkosi needs to do. He's just lather, rinse, repeat. He is landing big strikes. I don't think Fajar has landed anything on him yet. Fajar 4-1 as a pro. Nkosi Ndebele 5-1. Nkosi currently
starting to get a little bit mad. Starting to let those hands go.
Big shots. Could be the end.
Boom, 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 boom. for this man. Somebody is moving up.
They'll be over the season. There has been rumors. I'll speak about that shortly. I mean, shortly.
Brave Nation, we're getting a look at the replay of the ending. Nkosi Ndebele decided he had had enough. He'd had enough of this position. It was time to start throwing punches. Threw about 20, 25 of them, and that was it. Call the number of punches he threw. A baker's dozen, 2 dozen. Here they are. Bam, bam, bam. Were they landing on an exposed surface? No, but this is mixed martial arts. Simply covering your face is not an intelligent defense. The fight was rightly stopped, and now we see the two exchanging words with each other. Jason, let's go fight. Manager, and for this fight, corner of Nkosi, sharing kind words with Fajar and Macho Camacho. You can see Macho Camacho's face lumped up a little bit. He fought extremely hard in the face of a more experienced opponent. But tonight, it wasn't enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Joshua Hamilton, has called a halt to the action at 2 minutes and 37 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by TKO.